Scorpios, the peaceful warriors. You must now be a better friend to yourself and raise your vibration of your feelings about yourself. Your feelings about yourself must now go to a higher baseline, your baseline feelings about yourself. Now, I recommend that you choose a feeling about yourself that's somewhere like a tourist or someone on vacation. Like, come up with sort of an example of, I want to feel like about myself like I do when I'm on vacation. I want to feel about myself like I do when I went to college. Find a memory of how when you felt really good about yourself and call that ground zero. So feel gooder than you've ever felt about yourself. And if you say I can't, I say you're not very sophisticated yet. So we make a baby feel better by shaking a rattle. We make kids feel better by playing games. Don't tell me you can't make yourself feel better. You can. Okay. So it's time to now feel better about yourself as a default. That's the new era for Scorpios. They feel good or gooder. Now, the full moon in Leo means that there has to be a shift in your voice around the way you self-discipline yourself. You must discipline yourself in a loving way. Get rid of non-loving discipline. So no calling yourself stupid, no calling yourself a baby, no calling yourself inadequate. Don't beat yourself up to get the job done. You have to be loving. You have to use positive reinforcement to motivate yourself and to discipline yourself. And that's what the full moon is saying. It's time for positive self-loving reinforcement. Now, when it comes to thoughts and communication, this is where you will get stuck. Your mind is where your ego and your mind will get stuck, is in the way you think. Your thinking tends to dominate. Your thinking wants to dominate. Your thinking wants to be right because you want to be the one who is right and not wrong. It's not because you have this high over purity of information. It's because you don't want to be the wrong one. That's power for power's sake. Heartfelt power around communication is, may the correct one stand out. Heartfelt power is, I love myself even if I am wrong. Heartfelt power around conversation is, no, I'll sit here and listen. I don't have to talk and show you. I can wait. I'll wait until you figure it out on your own. That's a huge shift in power in the way Scorpios tend to think. And that's where you'll get caught in the old school, is if you get caught in those arguments of, I'll show you, I know better. Okay. Now that squares particularly at work. So that you have to really be careful with colleagues, vendors, people, who may work for you in other facets of life, people that you may, do exercise with, your coaches, people you coach, organizations you belong, your daily life. So where your mind and ego can get caught in the old past is daily life. Don't let your daily life get caught in that. If you want to come out of the dysfunctional job, if you want to come out of the unhappy lifestyle, you really got to get your thoughts and your ego on the right page, basically, is what that square is saying.
It's serious joy, joy, joy.